Hey guys, it's Chichi, your purpose, relationship, and money coach. We on this channel talk about your purpose, your relationships, and your money. And we believe that if you get these three right, you will have a joyful and fulfilling life. So, this month we have been focusing on the subject purpose. And today I will be zeroing in on values. As we know, indicators to your purpose are things like your values, your skills, your talents, giftings, your passions. So today I'll be sharing a personal experience of how I discovered one of my core values, which is authenticity. How I became my true self. So it started during my secondary school days. You know, when you are young, you are so impressionable. Everything appeals to you. Whatever chance you want to pursue, everything that everyone around you becomes or is, you want to also become that. But a time came, and that was a defining moment for me to now become my true self. So I went to my guardian and counselor to choose the subjects that I will study to lead me to what I want to study in uni, because that's supposed to be what I will become. And so I had gone in and I didn't know who I want to become. But luckily for me, the guardian and counselor was also one of my teachers. And he had observed in the school that I don't like people telling lies about people, or people being punished for what they didn't do, or when the truth is not out, things like that, that I detest it. And so he brought, when we were struggling to figure out who I want to become, he brought out that, side of me. And he said, but you don't like this. You always want to make sure that you tell the truth, that you fish out that culprit so that the other person is not punished for what they didn't do. So have you thought about that? And he didn't tell me what that would have led to. But just bringing that out or raising it up now reminded me of what my passion is. You remember, in those days and ages, you don't talk about passions and all those things. You just know those experiences or the things that you believe will actually bring you joy. So I thought about the widows and the orphans, people that when their dad dies or their husbands die, then their family members take everything that they have, saying it belongs to the man that died. And so the woman and the children will become sometimes homeless and not go to school. The woman will start looking for what to do. Remember, sometimes women stay at home to raise children. So it is two of them building, but now suddenly it had become the property of the man. And that got me really mad. It made me wonder, why are people allowing this to happen? And when I ask such questions, I will be told by adults that it is the culture. And I hated that culture, and I wish that I did something about it. And so that was what I shared with my guardian and counselor. And I don't know what I want, who I want to become, but I sure do know what I want to do with my life, and that is to help these women and children to get justice, to get what belongs to them, and to not be treated the way they are being treated. And my guardian and counselor told me that, well, for you to be able to do that, you have to go and study law and become a lawyer, get a license to be able to go and defend these people and stand up for them and get them justice. I said, yes, that's who I want to become. And that's what I pursued. Although along the line, because if you come from where I come from, you have to get entrance exams and all that. And my school own didn't return on time. But I and my mom didn't want for me to stay at home. So I had to go and study the next choice. which is mass communication. And that's because I thought if I can learn the arts of communication and come out of being shy and be able to, and also get a license to, as a lawyer, to stand up for these people, then I can communicate well in court. I can defend them properly. I can do that without being shy, with boldness and utterance. I can stand before anybody and speak for these people. And so that's why I put on my JAMB that I want to study law, and my second choice was mass communication. And I didn't have a third choice. I didn't have any other choice. It's either these two or nothing. And I surely did these two courses. I finished mass communication and I did law. And so now you can see why I am sharing this story. It's not for you to know my background, what I studied, what I did in school, and who I have become and all that. No, it's because just aligning my actions with my values now led me to the path that resonates with my soul and with my purpose. And that's what I would like you to do today. So, when I figured what to do, I put in actions that aligned with that value, and that brought me to my purpose. Today, I talk and I talk. All I do is talk. I am no longer shy. I have boldness to speak to anyone and to stand up for anyone, no matter what the situation and no matter what the crowd facing me is. I can speak. And I now know the art of communication. That thing that I want, I have learned the skill to communicate it properly for others to understand and align with what I really want. So that's why I am sharing this story. So you need to leave the crowd, leave what others are doing, leave the shiny objects. If you have not figured your purpose yet, this may be one of the best exercises that you can do today. Get to your solitary place just by yourself and start reflecting on moments, on activities, on times, and the things that brought you joy. What were you doing? What values were they aligned to? What values were you upholding on those moments? And start thinking of the actions that you can add or put in to bring you to that your purpose. That's why I shared this. To become your true self helps in identifying and becoming who God has called you to become. I hope that this has helped someone today, because I truly wish that it will. Well, until I go, before I leave, I would like you to just subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us across our social media platforms. Remember to share this video, because it will help us to reach other people that are struggling with who they want to become, and maybe don't have a guardian and counselor, and don't have a mentor that will guide them to it, like I was helped. And also, don't forget to leave your comments. They do save a life and help others. Remember, just before I go, that if you are struggling, you probably need someone to guide you, like I was guided. And that could be in the person of a coach or a mentor. You can just get help to arrive there, rather than just do the things that doesn't resonate with your soul and your purpose. Until next time, thank you again for watching, and it's bye from me. Bye bye. Bye.